Hey everyone, welcome back to another The Mori Plays Let's Play of Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch. Celeste is here, yay! We are playing a nighttime episode, it's episode 36, so thank you so much for being here, but I thought, wait, does that mean there's a meteor shower? It's clear skies, it could be a meteor shower, although there's, wait, is that clouds? Oh, there is some clouds. But yeah, I thought we could do a nighttime episode so we could check out what the campsite looks like at nighttime, have a look around the island at nighttime, and also we might try to do a bit of a strange build that I've kind of been thinking of, but I'm not really sure if we're going to be able to pull it off. We could definitely get the foundations down. Okay, let's without further ado, let's chat with Celeste. Look at how pretty she is looking up to the stars. Wait, is this like a default first meeting or something, or is there an actual meteor shower? Hooty toot, and a very good evening to you. Are you a resident of this island? You must be the famous Mori. Don't know about that. It's lovely to meet you. Although I have done all the work on this island, Celeste. I'm not gonna lie. Perhaps you've met my brother Blathers. He's a museum curator. You'd know if you'd had Blathy. I mean, my brother likes to go on and about everything. Rooney. Oh, hey. You're in the way. I'm trying to have a conversation here. It's quite endearing assuming you're not in a rush. Oh, but there I go, getting distracted. Yeah, taking after your brother, I think. I came here to examine the night sky at Blathers' suggestion, but it's so much better than I dared hope. Each star is as clear and distinct as if it had been hand-drawn. I wonder if we might even see a shooting star. Have you ever heard that a wish upon a falling star will bring you good fortune, Mori? The stars above falling all the way to Earth just to hear our wishes. Isn't that a lovely romantic idea? If you look up at the sky with R and happen to see a shooting star, press A to make a wish. If you do that, you might earn yourself some good fortune. I nearly forgot. Oh, yes, we're going to get a DIY recipe. I recently ran across this DIY recipe in one of my books on the stars. It seems there's a magic wand. Wait, is this always the first item you get? If you make a wish and give it a wave, you'll become a whole new you. I jotted down the recipe with the intention of trying it out later, but I'd like to give it to you as a token. Oh, thank you, Celeste, of our friendship. I love the way everyone's just friends. There's never any drama. It's just, everyone's just friends. I do hope you'll try out sometime. Well, I don't think we can craft it because I'm pretty sure we're going to need some star fragments. And if I find any other interesting recipes, I'll be sure to write them down for you. Thank you for this lovely chat. I'm sure we'll meet again. We will. Right. We've got this recipe, which is really cool. Oh, I hear a balloon. But yeah, are we going to see any shooting stars? So star wand, I imagine we need star fragments, don't we? Let's have a little double check. Yep. Oh, we need a large one as well. Okay, so we need like 4 star fragments. I don't know if we're going to have any shooting stars. It might be a little bit early. I don't think you normally get them when it's cloudy. It needs to be clear, doesn't it? So maybe, what time is it? Maybe we'll get some at 10 o'clock. Oh, speaking of time, we should probably check out Nooks before it closes. I don't think we have anything to sell as such, but we definitely want to check the stock before we go ahead and do some chores and maybe try a build or something. Anything cool in here? Oh, we've got a gamer's chair. Welcome to Nick's Cranny. We do have a gaming setup, so how much is this going to be? A gaming chair, let's see. Oh, that's so expensive for a chair. We're going to buy it anyway, because we've got the kind of actual gaming desk, haven't we? So we could probably put that somewhere. And that's just a normal desk. We don't really need that. Okay. I think we're good. Short and sweet. Nothing there we can really use to do a build or anything. But yeah. So, I don't think Celeste has anything else to offer, really. Other than just some chit-chat. Did you know that each of the constellations has its own story? Indeed, sometimes many stories. If you run across something related to a constellation, and I may know a tale about it from the mythology. I should warn you that these myths are often odd and far-fetched, but I will do my best to tell them well. Okay. Right, well, I don't think we're going to have any shooting stars just yet. It would be good if we did have one. But, Oh yes, our lighthouse is working as well. Oh, let's go and check out the campsite then. That's kind of why we're playing at night time. We're getting distracted there. Let's go and check out the campsite, see what it looks like. We've got the glowing moss there, so it should illuminate it a little bit. I'm hoping it looks good. It does look good, but if you can't, I don't know, maybe we should put them higher up. They're very glowy, but it doesn't seem as dark as I thought it would be. I feel like we need some more around the edge to really make it shine. But that definitely looks cool. Maybe we should, can we turn these off? Yeah, there we go. Turn those off. And then just let the glowing moss glow. I think that's better. We don't necessarily need these on, do we? Right, we'll leave those off, I think, for now. Especially since there's not a camper there anyway. Right. Let's have a little look in our inventory. Where did we get up to? We've got the gaming chair, sleeping bags. Oh, yeah, we're going to put the... Wait, is this a sleeping bag? Oh, shopping bag. Smoker. We're going to put the smoker somewhere around here, weren't we? Where could we fit the smoker? Maybe in here. Again, just for the sake of kind of displaying it. There we go. Could make use of that. I don't think we could really do anything else. Put the shopping bag down. I keep seeing the loading bar. Does that mean there are stars loading in? We've got that we can get rid of. And, oh yeah, we might make use of the fence. Right, let's check our mail, because we should have something that we're going to try and do. Oh no, our mailbox isn't here. We need to go to the sorting office. I totally forgot about that. So in case you missed it, we have been kind of working on a post office / sorting office. And it's really come together, I think. It's really nice. Got a little bit more work to do around the top there, but we'll get to that. But of course we used our mailbox. Here we go. So this is our present from Jolly Red. And a letter from Flora. It's always fun to chat with you. You make me happy and I thought I'd tell you so. In fact, spoiler alert, a lot of folks like you and care about you and wish they could buy an action figure of you. It's true. I'd buy two. An action figure of me? A little bit strange. Right, let's have a little look at our map here. So, our map is starting to look not so confined and symmetrical now. So I think we need to... What we're going to do... I'm thinking... What should we do? We need to... Okay, we need to think of somewhere to put our little item from Red. Because we have the informative statue, which is just really cool. It kind of, to me, reminds me of like a meteorite. It is kind of glowing, isn't it? You get that glow on it. So I thought it would look cool as some kind of like meteorite crashing to Earth. Of course, we don't have too much to make this build with. So what we're going to do is try and find an area. And it's going to be kind of the center point of... as if it's crashed to Earth. I'm just trying to keep my eyes open for some shooting stars as well. I think we might get some at 10 o'clock. But, oh, Sahara's here. Hey, we don't have any bells on us, though. So, I'm thinking, where do we want to put a meteorite crashing to Earth? Because what I want to do is put it in the ground and then, like, build up to it as well and around it. So, we kind of need to make a bit of a pyramid. So, we want some wide space. So, maybe we could do it around... Yeah, I think this would be quite a good area. There's not many trees here already, so we wouldn't have to necessarily dig up many trees. So let's get in our construction outfit and start doing some construction. I think what we're going to do is make... Because I think of when a meteor hits... It makes kind of a crater, sorry. So we want to build a bit of a crater, basically. A circular crater. So we need it to be quite big, don't we? So I'm just going to do like a square. We can round it off, I think, towards the end. So it might take a little while just to do this. I'm trying to think of the best way. The best way to make a crater. Yeah, we're gonna want probably the our strange alien meteorite to go there. And then we're gonna want to build around it and down to it, if that makes sense. So we're gonna want to build. I think. Do we want to move it over once? I think we might have to move it one tile. There we go. So we're going to want to build around it. I want it as if it's come like landing in. Maybe from the back here, like it's shot down and it's grinded into the floor. So let's move it forward a little bit actually. Like so. Yeah, and then we're just going to go with it. I don't actually know what we're doing. I'm just kind of making it up. So I think we're going to want to put it like that, because we don't want to be able to see it. I wonder if we can put that on something. Can we display that on a table? It would be interesting if we could get that on a table. But we're going to enclose it, because it's going to be, like, hit the ground. It creates a bit of a crater, doesn't it? And we're going to need to go on the Abel's portal and see if we can get like some sliding marks, or I don't know what you would call them, like scratches. So it might not need to be as big as I thought, because we're actually going to build outwards, aren't we? And it's going to be kind of like a mountain, but with it kind of dug out as if it was a bit of a landing zone. If that makes any sense, this could be the worst build we ever do. I'm not gonna lie. The idea is there, the creativity is there. But we'll just try our best. I wonder if it's best actually to do it from the... Do you know what? I think it's best to do it from the other way. Otherwise we're not gonna see it, are we? We'll have to pretend it came from this way and hit down and then landed and crashed into there. That would make more sense. That would make a lot more sense, I think. And then that way we can build this up almost like a stadium, but what it's going to be is like a mountain with a big hole in it. But if that makes any sense, do you know what I mean? So you see how we're going to put some scratch marks along here. So it's kind of hit the ground and it's gone down into the ground. And we can make like a dirt path, something like that. But what we also need to like dig up and around. So we're going to have to kind of just keep going, I think. So sorry if I talk too much today. But I want to make sure that we're not kind of, or we're just kind of floating ideas as we're doing it. Is the best way, isn't it? My goodness, it's hard to see when you're terraforming cliffs behind cliffs. Sahara, don't get trapped in here. No one knows what this meteorite is. What we do need though is the string fencing, but we haven't got that yet, so we'll have to try and get that at some point. But I think it's already coming together, actually. I think the higher up we get these cliffs, the better it will look. And it will look like something's kind of like slammed into the ground. And then if we ever unlock like the UFO and stuff like that, we can add like a little alien impact to it. And maybe some construction cones and stuff like that. Right, I'm just going to do one extra line across here. We might end up having to move this tree. But this is going to turn into some kind of a mountain. I don't usually like doing terraforming at the front of my island because I hate not being able to see behind things. But we're going to make an exception with this, because I think if we look at the map, this is kind of like one of the most open areas on the left-hand side here. Unless we actually use the mountains at the top. Do we want to use the mountains at the top? No. I think we're doing good for building it here. We can always change the direction of the river, can't we? And again, if we really like it and we really dislike the position of it, we can always move it again. So let's continue getting the this line here. We've got a bit of a base to work with now. I feel like actually the glowing moss and that would look good on this as well. But we kind of want it to look like an impact site, like lots of rocks and mud. So we're probably going to rely heavily on patterns here, I think. So that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Like it's hit in here. Let's get up and do the next level and see what this looks like. See if it's anything like what I envision it. It might look really bad. I'm glad we figured out to do it this way around though, because that way we get to enjoy the statue as well. But it just looks too spooky not to do something with, I think. But by building this up, we are making kind of a... I know it's above ground. It would be cool if we could terraform into the ground as well. But this is the best thing we can do, is build around it to create that illusion that it's kind of impacted the ground. And not just that, it's also going to turn up the ground as well. So there would be a bit of a thing. You just kind of think of Thor's hammer in the movies when that comes crashing down. That's kind of what I'm thinking of here. We're going to have to try and extend this because we need to get another level up. So I don't know if we're going to have enough space here. We're going to have to extend this whole thing. So maybe it will be bigger than I thought. That's okay. I wonder if anyone's ever tried anything like this. We're probably going to make it look really terrible. But we'll do our best. I can hear a balloon again. And we'll just finish this off. We need to extend it all by one. Because we need to do another level. We've got one more cliff to do. But this is kind of what I'm thinking. So we're definitely only doing the foundations. Because we haven't really got many items. Let's see. Maybe the balloons are going to give us a useful item to use. Where is it? Oh. Where is it? Oh, I think it's going around our, I think it's going around our mountain crater. Does it just come out at the end? Where is it? Why can't I not see this? Okay, we're following the shadow at this point. Okay, running out of time to find this thing. How high up is this balloon? Oh my goodness, we finally got it. Hopefully it's something useful. No. Some clothing. Okay, so... Right, so we need to extend this again. By one more level. So we're just going to keep going. We're probably going to have to get rid of that tree. Luckily, we can go to the edge of the water. It's a shame we can't just put two cliffs high. It would be cool if... I think, again, that's another direction they could go in the future, is not have step-up cliffs like that. So we could actually just have really high cliffs. Like in the original games. We're going to have to get rid of this pear tree. What happens if we terraform over a glow spot? Does it just disappear? Only 1,000 bells? Okay, so I'm kind of just running with this idea. I haven't thought too much about it. I just had an idea of like kind of an impact crater from an asteroid or a meteor or something. If we do see some shooting stars, it'd be really good. I think maybe the clouds might be disappearing in a second, and hopefully we get some shooting stars or something. so that's that size. We've got one more length to do. So we chose the right place, it looks like. Just enough area here to extend the crater or mountain. It's kind of weird calling it a crater because it's like an inverted crater because it's like a mountain, not being dug into the ground. But that's about as best as we can do. So I'm going to go up now and just extend this, and then we can put one more up as well. Right, it's 10 o'clock. I wonder if the clouds are going to disappear. It might just be that we're meeting Celeste for the first time, so it doesn't signify a meteor shower. But you do get like 2 meteor showers a week. And usually whenever Celeste is here, it's highlighting the fact that there is a meteor shower. But it might just be because we haven't met her yet. So I think maybe there's always a chance this means there isn't a meteor shower. Just this once. Next time we see her, there 100% will be. Right, last side. Doesn't look like the clouds are clearing, so at least we got the star wand. Yeah, most people think meteor showers are super rare. And they are, but they do happen like on random hours, like 2 or 3 times a week. If you find out your weather pattern using that website, it's really easy to track them. What am I doing here? Trying to get up to this level here. Right, and we should be able to just put what we've got just enough space to put 1 extra row of cliffs in. So this is it's kind of cool actually. It is looking a bit impressive. But we definitely will need to add to it. To make it look even more impressive. Can we curve these corners? I think we can. I think we just need to do it from the other side, don't we? Right, this should be the last one. Okay, right, I think we can still curve these corners. Yes! That's such a nice little detail. We don't want any kind of perpendicular corners if we can avoid it. So, we'll do the same to all of these corners as well. We should be able to do all of these corners. This is working out quite well, actually. It's not exactly as I pictured it because I kind of figured I wanted to make it look like the alien statue was like deep in the ground, but I think it kind of looks like it. It looks a little bit like a temple as well, but we'll just pretend it's like an impact site. Don't know the correct word for it. We're going to call it a meteor or, yeah, meteor impact site. Being able to curve these corners off was such a good detail for Nintendo to put into this game. We should probably go ahead and find the mystery bottle as well. Now, have we got anything that we can craft to add to this? Apart from the star wand, which you can't craft yet. We need some fencing. Have we got any suitable fencing? We'll go and check the Nook stock, because there might be the string fence in there, for example. But we don't really have anything other than the jail bars would be good. But we've also got the big fencing in our pockets. But yeah, we don't really have anything else that would work, I don't think. We could craft some signs. So we'll craft some angled signposts. And that's pretty much it. Nothing else is really going to be useful here. But we do have this. The fence. Now, I don't know if this is too big. Oh, it goes in there quite... It's a snug fit, isn't it? That looks pretty good. Right, let's go and see what fencing we've got in Nooks. We'll come back. I'm quite excited about this build now, actually. It's kind of looking okay. Can we jump over here? We need to get all the balloons we can see because they might hold cool items that will be useful for our build. I'm trying to think of a nice word to call it. Like, impact site just sounds a little bit ominous. 5,000 bells, okay. Better than nothing. Right, we're going to have to collect some wood to craft the little signposts. Because they will be useful just to kind of... As if it's like a sightseeing attraction as well. Like, maybe they haven't been able to remove it, so they're turning it into a bit of a sightseeing area. Oh, what have we got here? Another boot. Well, not another boot. That's the first boot. We've got a tire before that. A fishing boat flag. Interesting. I don't know what we're gonna do with this boot. Right, we've missed a couple of days, so we're back to 50 bonus Nook miles. But let's redeem. Hopefully there's a cool fence that we can use. We do have a few fences. Let's see, what are they today? Oh, barbed wire. I mean, corrugated fence is like, it is a temporary fence, but it doesn't scream like emergency fence. I think barbed wire is probably a good shout. It's not the, I was hoping for the string one. I once used the string fence to tie reindeer together for the Santa sleigh. That was probably the most creative thing I've ever done with that fence. But this barbed wire fence will be good, I think, in that area. So that's kind of handy. Is there anything else that we can make use of? I would like to put the robot there, but we simply can't afford to craft it yet. We don't have enough things. Any items? Oh, these come through the mail anyway. So any recipes that we can make use of? Oh, donation box. We could put a donation box there as if it's like a sightseeing. So it's protected now by like some heritage governing body or something, and they're like, give us donations so we can continue protecting this meteorite. It's a cool little item. We'll double check our storage as well, but I don't think we have anything in our storage that's going to be suitable. And of course we'll craft some signs, so we're going to make the most of it, I think. So what do we need to craft those signs? We need hardwood and softwood. We've got enough softwood, we just need to get some hardwood. I don't think we have any in our storage, but we'll go and check our storage anyway, because we're going to check to see if there's any items that we could use for some kind of weird site that we're preserving. That's impact site that we're preserving. I don't know. It's the only thing I could think of when I saw the statue. I thought we could use that as an interesting build, because it is fake. It's haunted. It's a haunted statue because it's glowing. So nothing in here that we've already got that we can make use of. So let's double check our storage. Not any furniture's not going to be useful. None of this stuff really. Or we could maybe, we might be able to use the manholes, and the oil, maybe. With the, let's take the floating blocks. They're quite interesting. Maybe it's letting off some sort of weird power that's making objects nearby like float. I don't know. What else do we have? Nothing that's really gonna help, is there? No, and we're just on to the crafted materials now. Let's see. Oh, we've got some hardwood here and some softwood. Perfect. Might as well take this out as well. And that is everything. Oh no, someone's coming in! Flora! Oh! Your bestie is here! Hey Flora, we're kind of in the middle of something, but how are you? Excuse the mess. The only thing happening in here is our hamster is hard at work, keeping the lights on. Hey. Hey, Mori, I had a sneaking suspicion you might be home, so I popped in, I popped on by to see you. Well, this is my humble home. We're still in boxes, technically, because we're kind of focusing on the island. Which reminds me, I made a new t-shirt, finally, surrounding the, what's become a toilet meme. I'll leave the link in the comments if you want to check out a new The Mori Play shirt. I'm just opening a new shop today as well, so definitely check that out. I've been hard at work on some new designs, just some fun stuff, so definitely check that out. But how are you, Flora? I got you something. I love it, so hope you do too. An apple! I was really hoping for like a UFO or something there. Thank you, Flora. We better go anyway. We got stuff to do. Where are you going? Oh, did you already have plans? You should have said. I'll head out later. No problem. We are kind of in the middle of something. I don't really know what to tell you. Do you know what is another cool item? Is the construction hat, but of course it's not an item that we can use or drop or anything. So, yeah. Let's head over... Oh, no, we need to craft the stuff first, don't we? So we'll craft a couple of these signs. I think, like, 2 would be okay. I think 2 is all we really need. I don't think we've got enough to even craft another one. I think more than 2 would be too much anyway. We could craft 1 more or 2 more. Oh no, 1 more if we wanted it. Right, so we've got a couple of these to learn. What are we going to need for the barbed wire fence? And the donation box we need to check as well. So we need iron nuggets and hard wood. Okay, I don't think we'll need more than like 10 fence pieces. And why do we always need so much wood? Okay, we'll try and make do with just 10 pieces of fence. If not, we'll have to go harvesting for some wood, which I kind of hate doing sometimes. It's a little bit tedious. When the island gets busier, it gets more tedious harvesting like resources. Right. Okay. So this is our impact site so far. I wanted to make it look like a fresh impact site, but I actually think maybe it looks better as it's kind of preserved a little bit. So let's put the donation box down. Wherever it is. There we go. A little donation box. What are we going to do about... It's going to be hard to get this fence in. I've just realised without crafting it. We're going to have to... Where do we want to put the... Yeah, we're going to have to temporarily fill this area in. Just so we can put the fencing up. Which is kind of funny. There's no way around it. So let's see. See how much fencing we need. We might not need much more than this, actually. I mean, I'm guessing we've already got 3 pieces left. I'm guessing eventually we're probably going to want to put some elsewhere, but we're going to have to craft some more. This is so tricky, balancing the crafting. I wonder if we can actually dig. Do we want to leave a little area? Sorry, I'm thinking in my head a lot as we go. I don't know if that looks good or not. Floating blocks. Where is the statue? There it is. like that. I wonder if we... Do you know what would be good, I think, is if we did that. Okay, we're going to have to curve this out again because I need to get up here to put the last fence in. Actually, we're going to have to extend this a little bit forwards because we're going to have to do some more fencing because I want to make it so we can just see it a little bit longer. Oh, how am I going to get out of here? Actually, I should have done this the other way around. Oh my goodness. We should have done it the other way around, shouldn't we? I want to make it so we've got a complete circle of fencing around it. Oh no, because if we do that, we won't have a need for the we won't have a need for the big tall fence, will we? So I was going to try and make it look more buried like that. But then we're not going to be able to use the tall fence, so that will probably be okay. Once the fence is up, actually, it might look okay. If I can find it. Fence. Wow, things just don't want to position correctly for us today. We'll place this back in here. There we go. Right, we need to make some like markings, and that looks pretty good actually. We need to make some markings in the ground so it looks like it's skidded. So let's go to Able's and have a little look at what patterns we can find that might look like craters or... Oh no, it shuts! We'll have to do that tomorrow. I totally forgot it was going to shut. We can make our own quick version, I suppose. So really, you just kind of need some like marks in the ground. So maybe we'll try and make one, but it's going to be a very cheesy version. Right, let's just make one here. Change design, and we just want some markings really. So it's going to be very crude, terrible design. And we're just going to do some like weird markings like this. I have no idea what this is going to look like. Like so. I'm sure we could take a lot longer doing this. But we just kind of want to look like some like scuffs along the floor where it's kind of dragged along. It doesn't need to be anything too fancy, I don't think. Just lots of random... Yeah, this is terrible. But I think it might look okay once it's on the ground, in all honesty. I've just realised we haven't got rid of the... these parts. We need it to be totally... invisible. So you see-through pattern basically. There we go. Just join these up again. Very quick pattern. This will just be a placeholder, basically, for when we find one on the Able site. Because this doesn't look like a scratch mark at all. It might look okay once we get the ground down, though. but we'll see. We probably want some more in the middle. Like so. There we go. Very crude pattern. I have no idea what it's going to look like when it's down. But it is a temporary I wonder if we can. Let's put the dirt path down first, and then put it on top. So I was like, I just picked it up from there. Right, there we go. So we're gonna put some like, as if it's skidded. It's impacted and then skidded along. I don't know. This is kind of the only detail I thought I could add. Very, very cheesy, I know. But I'm sure someone's done some way better ones online. So... There we go. Oh, it actually went into the correct place. There we go. We'll leave it like that. So we added a little bit of texture to it, just so it's like it's impacted and grinded. I think it'd be really cool actually if we could add like. It's a shame we couldn't get to Abel's. I totally forgot about that. Just wondering if we could add a bit of a like impact zone here. Oh, it goes right then left first, doesn't it? I can never remember the way. Right, there we go. Let's see if we can finish this off here. I know this is taking a little while actually. Right, left. Let's say nothing. There we go. So we've got a bit of an impact, and then it's kind of shot into the side of the mountains, brought the earth up and made a bit of an impact zone. There's nothing else we could really use here, I don't think. We could probably put down like the manhole covers just for a little bit of extra kind of characteristic. Maybe we'll put another one up here somewhere, as if they're trying to dig down safely into it. Actually, no. I want to go down! My goodness. It's obviously one of those days. We'll put the other one this side until we know what to do with it. Now, I did think the floating blocks might be useful, but actually I don't know if they're really going to fit in anywhere. Let's just see what they look like dropped here. I mean, it does look kind of cool, but I don't really see a use for them yet. So I don't think we have anything else that we can use here really, apart from our signpost. So let's go ahead and drop a signpost this side. Actually, what we'll do is we'll put one here. So I'm gonna have to just get rid of this cliff for a second. In fact, we could probably leave. We could probably make it look a little bit less. Yeah, let's do that. We could probably make it look a little bit less uniform by bringing this in a little bit. I'm going to put one of the signs here. At some point, we'll have to customize it. So what we're going to do is just shorten this area up here a little bit. It's going to look a little bit like a bit of an excavation site, I think. And maybe what we'll do is bring the oil cannon up here. This doesn't really serve any purpose, but it's kind of the closest, like, industrial, weird, kind of, like, strange items that we could incorporate in this build. If that makes any sense. Where's the other oil barrel? Why do I keep saying barrow every time? Oh, we didn't corner that corner. I'm gonna put the other one here. Yeah, I definitely think this build is lacking something because we don't necessarily have, like, too many items. And then I think we can just put the other sign, like, nearby, like here somewhere. Like so. So there we go. Tiny little build. Obviously, there's a lot more to do. I think we need, like, more patterns and things like that. Like, we could put quite a lot of these patterns down, actually. We've got these little things, which are quite good to just put in random spots. They always add a lot of detail to a build. So maybe we could go up to this level and put a few more down. Change it up a little bit. It's amazing what a single pattern can change the entire look of a build. And if we wanted, we could even do that. But yeah, there we go. I don't know what else we could add to this. Maybe some vines and some glowing moss or something, but it's kind of the look I was going for. So it's, I guess we can consider it a bit of a, like, an impact site. We definitely need some rocks and stuff around here though. But maybe like an impact site of a meteor or an asteroid. And then there's kind of been fenced off for the safety of everybody. That's being investigated by the appropriate governing bodies. And it's kind of up here for preservation. And you can come and leave a little donation and stuff. So yeah, again, with the limited items we've got to hand, I don't think that's the worst build in the world. But it's down there. It's not the best one. I like the fence around it. But yeah, there's definitely more we could do. We could plant some bushes and stuff here. We would need some out-of-season bushes. I think If we get some more patterns off of like the Able Sisters for like the impact and the skidding into the earth and the mountain, that's better than the one we did. I think it would look loads better. But I think that as far as items go, that's pretty much all we've got left here. I'm just going to use this final piece of barbed wire fence and just put in front of this thing there. There we go. So yeah, I guess that is our build. Can we squeeze through here? Yeah. So this is our crater. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed it. Sadly, there hasn't been a meteor shower tonight. Maybe there'll be one later. It definitely looks like there's not many clouds left now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any ideas of what we could add to this, let me know. As soon as we get things like the UFO or some scaffolding or maybe some other construction bits, maybe we can get an excavator here, stuff like that. Things like that just to add to the story and the lure of this build. But it's a very, again, I like doing the small minimal builds anyway, so I actually think it looks okay. Not the best, not the worst, but yeah, could use a lot more work and a lot more improvement. But let me know your thoughts. If you have any ideas, feel free to share them below. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching, of course, and yeah. Huge shout out to channel members as well, of course, as always. Couldn't do this without you. I really appreciate your generosity. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.